Happy Monday and welcome to the very best of the Bible Hangout. I am Reverend Sherri James and I am so excited that you decided to spend this Monday with me. We are in the midst of a series where we are looking at something that we did in 2015. It was a study of a book called What Are You? We titled the series Empower the Giant Within You. And there were 9 steps in that process to wake up that divine potential within you. And so what we've been doing this year is going and looking back at where we've been and really exploring that series. Now, if you are here for the premiere, thank you. I have a gift for you. Make sure you stay all the way to the end to get your gift. All right, let's dive into it. So this step 4, is can you tell the difference between the fake world and the real world? The fake world being the world that you perceive with your 5 senses. So your taste, touch, sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of hearing, right? It's those 5 senses that help you draw in from the 3-dimensional world. And then the real world is the world of eternity. These are the things that never, ever change, right? These are the eternities of spirit, omnipresence, omnipotence, omniscience, right? These are the truths of life that are eternal and that never change and are the same today, yesterday, as well as tomorrow. And can you tell the difference? Can you tell when you have gotten caught up in the fake world? And can you tell when you're leaning into the eternities of life? And so the question that we've been answering is not just can you tell the difference, but why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to lean into the eternities of life? And so on this last Monday of the month, I want to share with you 2 things. The first is that we keep the past alive. We keep the past alive. She writes, it is a review of former joys. So we don't have to just be caught up in the horrors. Sometimes we can also be caught up in the highlights. Like we can't get to the next good that Spirit has for us because we're caught up in the highlights of where we have been, thinking that the best has gone past versus the best is yet to come. She writes, a review of sorrows is the weakling's plea for a sympathy that will further weaken him. That's something. A review of sorrows is the weakling's plea for a sympathy that will further weaken him. Take your mind off of the past. Let it go. It cannot help. And it is quite sure to hinder you. I had an experience recently where I preached a sermon on love and letting love take over and letting love really just heal all of the hurt places. And I had someone speak to me afterwards and share just the experience, not even the specifics of the experience, but the difficulty of letting go. And recognizing the need to let go, but also really experiencing the fear of letting go. And I don't know that this was true for this person, but sometimes we won't let go of the past because we believe that we will it's making right the person or entity that hurt us. Sometimes we won't let go of the past because we take it as as saying okay, that it was okay what was done to us. And nothing could be further from the truth. We can't suffer enough to make another one suffer. Whatever suffering I have happening in my life, you who are watching this experience none of it. And so it would be best for me to release the hurt so that I may get on with the business of life. Yeah, that's a big one. We keep the past alive. And so we can't lean into the eternities of spirit because we're stuck in the manifestations of the world. The other thing is, and what makes it so hard to believe in the real world and why we keep getting caught up in the fake world, is that we give life to imagined horrors. Sometimes there are things that haven't even happened. But we have told an entire story in our minds of what it could be, and then made decisions off of the story that we told in our minds. And it's like, oh my God, we are building ghosts to chase us around our own minds. And I know that's happened to you because it's happened to me. She writes, each world has its own inhabitants. But in the real world, there's God and God's idea, which is you. In the fake world, there are ghosts that are sustained only by your belief in them. And so you want to take back your power. Take back your power. Wrest your attention from the fake world and give it to the real world, to the eternities of spirit, to that which does not change. You can build your life on things eternal. It's the best way to do it. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful you spent this time with me. If you are here for the premiere, I've got a gift for you on the next screen. And I just want to thank you for being a part of my community. Take care.